Good evening, guys. It's 5:53 p.m. It's July 14th, 2023. Today is Friday, right? So, see, the long story for today is still look for shorts. You know, now today was a good case. Why? Because entire week price was going higher and higher, crazily, right? So today being Friday, it may release the pressure from the upside to the downside, just like rebalancing, something like that. Considering the up move from last 4 days, like non-stop, right? So it's a quite possibility. And anyway, I was looking for a down move since day before yesterday. So last 2-3 days, even though price was going up, I was taking profit in the shorts, but it's a timely shorts. Very carefully selected shorts, not random shorts. And so far shorts were working, and today also it worked out better than yesterday, in terms of profit. So overall buyers are in control. See, that is the statement, right? But it is exhausted to the upside, for day trading wise, it will give a pullback, that's the whole idea. So same story as yesterday, so like closing is important. Yesterday's closing, yesterday's high is important, right? And the labels, and break below, preferred buyers area also, it's one of the labels. So, and which is basically Globex low area, that is what I kept it today. So break below and fail to hold above, after breaking it above, equal to sellers can become active. So that means, let's say yesterday's high in ES was 51. If it breaks above it, it has to hold above it. If it fails to hold above it, sellers may come, something like that, right? So I'm also, see, sellers can be active considering the last few days run. I'm also expecting a 10 down day starting now, which is today, till Tuesday. Expecting doesn't mean it has to happen, but we are always going to look for signs, and try to avoid aggressive long in a fear of missing out more, right? So today you can see it, price just ran higher, so that was one of the scenario. It can do that, but then whether you want to jump on board or avoid that long, it's up to you, depends on your risk reward criteria. I didn't take the long, even though I know that okay, as from this point buyers can defend, price is going higher, everything. We were watching it, I was saying the same thing in Discord. But even I gave one long in Discord from 795, right after Michigan sentiment news, at 10 o'clock. I said 795, someone wants to go long, I give a stop also, exit stop, and the target also, and whoever took the long, they got the profit also, 40-50 point profit, but I choose not to do it, I didn't take it. But also when there is a short setup, I also gave the short setup also, so it's up to individual person, based on the risk reward scenario. If price is proving buyers consistently during the day trading time frame, then you can take long later in the day. At that point it is not aggressive price point. Okay, now dream number 698 716. Okay, and now you can see it right here, dream number 716. See that it launched the move to the upside right of the open, but that was a first hint, but for buyers. But you can see this here. See, today was totally like heavily sellers day in a way, but price was going higher. That's why I choose not to take any longs. Even in Discord I said this long right at the news time, 795, right here I said that take a long, put a stop at 777, which is right here, and price did not get stopped out during the news time. And then I said target 221 or 321 risk reward. So 221 will put it at 835, that was 221 risk reward, considering 777 stop, 795 entry, and the risk, and the 221 was 835. I said either you bail out 100% or take at least 50% off and target another 20 points, which will roughly around 860, but price didn't get there, so that was a long setup. I in effect was shorted. I shorted right before the news at 811, right here. So I shorted it here, and then I was holding. I said, I will hold it through the news, and at the same time I also said 795 long if someone wants to take it, so I am holding shorts, I am also giving long also. So on a one, it's a 50-50% probability for both long or short. One side is going to win, right? So I was taking with my side. I also said 795 long. There, at that point, when I said long, I took 50% off right here, and then rest 50%. I said, I'm willing to lose if price goes higher. So here I cut it at 821, so I lost on that 50%. Okay. Now the longs got the trade, right? So that's how I basically tell in Discord, or inform users in Discord. Now the whole idea was why shorts here, right? So because if you look at it here, see here, price made a new high, run up, right? Now it was from the dream number, price was going higher, it broke out reverse sellers area, everything was pointing up, right, based on the price action. ES was also going higher, but look at this. So this was a hint not to involve in longs today. Anyway, it's exhausted price, and on top of it another open drive, right? It's totally exhausted. And look at momentum, completely below zero and making minus 600. ED was completely down to plus minus 1500. See, so this is not the sign, like broader market stocks were not supporting these longs, and then that's why I was waiting for some kind of like failed breakouts above key levels, so key level was this 51, right, and this, okay, right here. So because it opened here, right, at 51, so either up and down or go here and then come down. Okay, so at this time at 948, that's where I took this short, right? So 948, if you look at ES, which was actually 952, here I took the short. 952 right here, 952 right here. So ES I was watching here, so which is, I drew a line. See 56, there is no level here, right? But I drew a line because of this high, morning high, right? And then it broke out, right, 952, and then immediately shut down, like came down right here, right? And now knowing that 51 is yesterday's high and it's holding above it, actually I was looking for a breakout, failed breakout here like this, right? But since ES was 56 at this real time high, right, I considered that as a failed breakout, but I didn't take a short in ES, because ES, this was the level I was looking for, not this random level. This one I could have taken it, but I choose to go with NQ at that point, so this one was valid, but I had already traded NQ, so I didn't take ES here. Here, just because of level was not there, I didn't take the ES, but I considered this as a failed breakout sign, and I took the short in NQ because it was right close to the backup sellers area where it broke out, right? So it broke out the level here, right, and then it failed. It didn't even fail properly here, right? But in 1 minute time frame, you can see it just came down and closed here. That's why I took this trade, like considering the, hey, news is coming and Friday price is already overextended, news may trigger price lower, and which it did actually. You can see it went down all the way to 768, right, and now my short was 810, so I was profitable almost 40 points, right, even during the news time, but I choose to hold it for a longer run. So here I already explained this, right? I bailed out here, I gave a long setup here also, all these things. Then price went higher, right? I choose not to participate to the long, right? I was observing it, right? Then at 10, then around here at 1026, I was still looking for, because this run and this run, right, it was happening while momentum was still below zero line. See that right here. So long is out of scope. Only thing I can think about is this breakout is going to fail. That is what I was thinking. I was looking for signs, and then here it touched it right here, and the next candle down, right? That's where I knew failed breakout may happen, so here in NQ it was in 1 minute time frame, it was clear, so I'll show you. And my target was 777. That's the level I gave it in real time in Discord, right here. During the news time I said observe, right here I said observe 777 if, and that's why I said put a stop at 777 for this long, right? So I had that memory of 777. It was supposed to come and go below, that's why I gave a stop there, for the longs. That was do or die level. So here I targeted 777 for my 836 or 836 short, So yes, I did not take it at that time because 2 I cannot manage it. It's a Friday, I don't want to take a risk, right? ES was already higher, and now 56 can act as a support, right? So but then 56, if it goes through it, it can act as a resistance, and that was a short later on, which I gave it in Discord also, so I'll show it to them. So this short, right, hold on, let me show it to you. Okay, hold on. See, this timestamp is 10:26. See, 8:33, right? So I consider this as a breakout and then fail breakout, right, and then breakdown right here. That's where I took the short. 777, this was my target. See that? Then later, right, now I know 55 or sorry 56, 55 basically. It's important in ES, right, because now ES at the same time broke below it, right? So now right here, which was 1137, okay, NQ was at this breakdown point, okay. So this is what I show it in Discord to folks, that look at this balance breakdown. You can trade right here a short, right? Stop has to be here somewhere or here, right? And then I said, what, here it's a scalp. I said do a scalp. ES 4950 can act as a support. At that time ES was here 4950. I said do a scalp. You can bail out considering it's a Friday, just few points, but that's how you trade it. Or I can say scale it, and rest you can hold it, and if they had held it, then you can see it. So I did a seam trading, okay. At that time I did a seam trading. I'll show you also, hold on, that trade. And where is that trade? I think, was it in MNQ or somewhere? Man, where is that trade? Hold on guys. Okay, so it was actually right here. So this was the trade, right? So I took it, so this was the trade. I took it in ES at that time, and NQ also I showed it, but I didn't take it in NQ. Press the button. This was same, you can see it, right? Because here at 795 I already had a shorts. I said I'm going to hold this short even though price went against me. I said I'm targeting 725 for this short, which was this area, this 725, okay, this area. But at that time I was not near the desk. My PC was already shut down, right? And then when I came back at 4 o'clock, I saw price here, so I closed it, okay. So that was the original trade was here actually. I just talked about it, but since I had it, I took it, I kept it, right? But I shared this information in Discord that short supposed to be here. Now ES, you can see the same timing. ES, this was a short, right? This is the exit. So ES at that time I was near, right? And ENQ I already had a short, so I took the short in ES right here on the way down, and there was a short here also, okay, and it's a seam account, right? So this was the short and this was the short, right? So here ES there is no shorts, right? I didn't take it. But here 56, when price was going down, right, I said 52 right here when it was going down, I said on the way up 56 and 52.50, and for 52.50 and 56, sorry 55, can act as a resistance. And if someone wants to short, right here I said at 49.50, right here I said, then, or 52.50, I said you have to put a stop at 56. Okay, then you can take a short, because 55 is the line in sand. That's where all these things started. So I'm going to move it down to 55, 56 stop. So here you can short, as I said, right here, right? And then because that was the 51 line, see that fail. And remember the pre-market notes, anywhere it says if it goes above yesterday's high, which is this, and fail to hold above, sellers will become active. See here it poked below it, went higher, failed breakout, came down, sliced through 51, right? Now this area can act as a resistance, right? So shorts will be, you can do a first test short right here, stop has to be above at 56, right? Or you can wait till 55. If you are lucky, price may come like this, then come down. See that pullback again. Here there was a short also, see, and then you can bail out here, first short, or hold it, whatever you want to do. Exit is up to you, but that was a short. Same time you can take a short in NQ also, right, which I already showed you, right? And that's it pretty much for today. This is all internals. That was the story today. That's why this down move came. And here basically it filled the gap. That's it. And that be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Monday, right? So, and this is the total price action like this, right? This was the notes, backup sellers and all these things, right? And this is the key. Trade for target for strong news driven up move from yesterday. See, yesterday, remember CPI, I put a target that the buyers were supposed to take it there, and then yesterday price took it there, and yesterday's PPI news, then I put another target for PPI buyers. That PPI buyers, this is related to news. So PPI buyers supposed to take price here, right? So I carried forward this note, and then look at today. They achieved their target and price came down, right? There is another PPI target, which is this. So we'll see if price goes here Monday or Tuesday or goes down. Okay, that be all for today.